All right, so it's week 4 of our resilience series. Today we'll be talking about captain's thought and first look at the appraisal theory that we started on last time. So, again, a reminder that in this metaphor, we are the captains of our life, our sailboats, and the lighthouses, like this session, like books, podcasts, friends, family, are there to help us along the way. So last time we touched on the captain's thoughts, right, about the weather, about events that are happening, and the thoughts represent our beliefs, our patterns. And the good news here, again, as a reminder, is that we can change those patterns regardless of what we have. So we touched on appraisal theory, which simply represents or reminds us that it's not the events that themselves cause the emotions. It's how we look at them, how we respond to them. And although there may be a pattern, that pattern can be changed. So continuing on that, let's do a few exercises. And I would like you to imagine in future or in past. It could have been this weekend, it could have been last week, last month, in a memory. You were in a different city, perhaps you were visiting, and you were going down the street. You were going down the street and you saw a friend, right? And this friend, you saw them, you called their name, you waved your hand, but they didn't respond. And at this point, when you ask yourself this question, and let's see if this has happened to you in any way, right? It could have been waving hand, it could have been other ways. What are those first thoughts that came up in your mind? What's that appraisal, right? How did you feel? What emotions did you notice? Was it automatically that perhaps that person is ignoring you? Perhaps they don't like you? Again, see what comes up for you. And further, we can also take the same situation into another way, that perhaps you texted a friend, you left a message, a voicemail, or you sent an email, right? And they have not returned. And again, what are those first thoughts and the stories that come up? Maybe the friend is mad, they're angry, maybe they're doing something fun without me, they don't want to invite me, they don't like me. And what's important here is what appraisal theory is telling us is that it doesn't matter what is true, right? That friend could have 1,000 reasons for doing so, but what's important is that what you start telling yourself, right? It affects you. It creates those emotions. And likely that is very far away from what the truth is. And again, reminder here is that we have a choice. We have a choice to change that appraisal, change that pattern, such as maybe that friend was busy, right? Maybe they had something going on in their life, and for that reason, right now, they're not able to get to. A while ago, I had shared a graphic with you where there was a circle and it represented life, someone else's life. And the point was being made was that in that center of everything that happens in their life, there's only a few dots or a dot that we know. And they could be going through any number of things that we have no idea about. And here we are, we sit and we start forming opinions and thoughts, and we think it's about us. So further, this is how you can start to change those appraisals, change those responses to say, maybe that friend is probably busy with something else, right? Maybe they're going through something. And this is where let's get back to gratitude. A couple of weeks ago, we had talked about in positive psychology, the 3 blessings. And today I would like to talk about gratitude. And gratitude, again, has been shown in positive psychology as one of the most effective techniques. And an example of using gratitude in this situation can be, even if, let's say, that friend is not happy or they're ignoring you or whatever their reasons may be, or family or friends, or it could be anyone else, it could be a coworker. If we can instead think about, one incident, few incidents where that person helped us. right? We'll see that we can move away from that pattern of negative thoughts to, at least for that moment, being grateful. And when we do that, hopefully that changes our emotions. Hopefully that changes our heart. Hopefully that feeling that we have of congestion, we expand slightly. And if we continue to do that with gratitude, combined with affirmations like, I am grateful, right? I'm grateful for this person in my life, for that moment, for that memory, for that time when we spent together. And then this grateful feeling can go into other areas, right? Things that you have in this moment, such as, your body, its breathing, for family, for friends, for job, everything that we have. And again, this is one of the ways that we can change those patterns. So let's go ahead and practice that with some mindfulness, stretching, as well as we'll do a guided meditation on this. So I invite you now, let's join me and let's find a nice standing posture. Let's move left to right. Let's plant our feet about 6 to 12 inches apart. And bend our knees, bend our elbows. Let's slightly lean forward, pressing our toes and taking our time, slowly scan, going from our toes towards our heels, touching every little part of your feet. And in this moment, all that matters is the skin in your feet, touching whatever is under you. And as you scan and you reach your heels, it feels like you're standing in a new way. You are grounded, you're connected with whatever is under you. You are centered. And in this simple way, in this moment, you're mindfully present. And from here, let's imagine a thread or a rope pulling our head up. As we straighten our spine, stand taller, bringing our palms in front of us, breathing in. As slow as you can, expand. And breathing out, let go. Let's do it 2 more times. And breathing out, let it go. And see if for the third one, if you can bring a smile on your face, relishing the stretch. And letting go of whatever's not needed in this moment. Let's take a pause. Let's do a couple of more stretches. Bringing your palms in front of you, touching your shoulders, bending your knees, breathing in. As slow as you can. Expanding. Imagine you're connecting with energy, with something bigger. Bringing it to you above your head, and let that energy, healing energy, pass through your body as it relaxes, gets rid of whatever is not needed, through your body, down, through your legs, through your feet. Let's do it 2 more times at your own pace, believing that you're getting energized, you're getting healed, you're getting rid of the tension, blockages. And with that is coming a smile, an inner smile that is showing up in your face as an outer smile. Let's take a pause. And next, let's do some tapping, flat palm or a fist, starting from your fingers, tapping your arms, shoulders, back of the arms down, and waking up your body on this Monday morning or afternoon. Releasing tension, blockages, doing less or more, listening to your body. Take a pause and let's do lower body, starting from your back, around your waist, down towards the top of the knees. If you're comfortable, continuing below the knees towards outside of the ankles, inside of the ankles, and slowly coming back up. Ending on your belly, heart, lungs, shoulders. And lastly, let's kind of shake it off. So arms up and down, simply shake it off. Or breathing in, going down, and letting go. Once again, bring our palms together, rubbing them, putting it over our face. And grounded, centered, ready. Let's slowly, taking our time, come back to our chairs. Okay, so let's take time again to settle. If it helps, you can sit back, bringing our awareness, attention again to breathing. And see if you can notice if your breathing pattern is different than when we started. If you did the stretches and tapping, if your heart is beating faster, lungs are breathing rapidly. Be grateful for that. It's time, a few minutes, of giving our body a workout. Being grateful that we are alive, our lungs are working, our heart is beating. Wherever the mind goes, the energy follows. It helps putting one palm on your heart, one on your belly, above, at the belly, below, anywhere where it's comfortable. Simply guide the breathing to get deeper. And feel calm, palms down, wherever it's comfortable. Again, let's acknowledge breathing, however you are breathing now. Let's acknowledge any tension, any feelings, any emotions, any thoughts. Let's go back to that exercise that we started. Pick one or two of the incidents, anything that comes to your mind. You are in another city. So you see a friend after a long time. You wave. You call their name. Or you called your friend, you texted, sent an email, and they're not responding. See what image, incident comes up for you. See what are the thoughts What happened? What are you telling yourself now, or what were you telling yourself then? Watching the thoughts pass like clouds in the sky. Again, give it a label that you distance yourself. You are the observer. And now, if this incident was in the past, see if you had a chance to understand why that was behaving in that way, whether they were justified or not, how you move past through that incident. And next, coming to our centering thought, gratitude. Let's find one or few things that that person did, ever with you, for you, or around you. Something good. It's got to be one or two or a few things that they have done that you find valuable. See if you can connect with that memory. See if you can be grateful. Remembering that, let's repeat the affirmation. I am grateful. Fill in the blanks with your keywords. Repeat it as many times as helpful. I am grateful for this person. Grateful for what they did, what they are doing. I'm grateful for everything I have. Family, friends, job, home, food, anything that resonates with you in this moment. The body, healthy, it's alive. And letting that feelings of gratitude open your heart, relax your shoulders, bring a smile in your heart, that inner smile, connect with the external smile on your face. And now, being aware of your body, being aware of the thoughts that are flowing. Again, the idea is not to stop the thoughts, it's to just observe them. Not get caught up in the stories. If there are certain thoughts or themes that continue to come up now or at any time, imagine bringing your fingers together. Imagine there's a balloon. You're holding on to the string. That balloon represents that incident, that person. As you, as the captain of your ship, are looking at the weather. It's a sunny day. It's clouds. and you holding on to this one balloon. Opening your fingers, you let the string move slowly. The balloon is flying in the air, and you simply observing, feeling light, letting go of something that is not helpful in this moment. You, as the captain, with your thoughts, with gratitude, are able to look at the bright light sun, if there is, and instead of focusing on the dark clouds, which may be far away in the future or a memory in the past, you bring your focus, your thoughts to the present sunny time. And on the flip side, if it is dark, there are some clouds, and see far away to the light, to the sun. Or remind yourself many times, been through these challenging times, and again, you will be resilient. You are resilient. Get through. And with that, let's come back to our body, bring our fingers, our toes, bring side to side, bring our palms together, rubbing them, leaning forward, sitting taller, the palms on our face, connected with power. Slowly taking your time, opening your eyes. Welcome back. So with that, we invite you in the chat, please share one word or something you're taking with you today that you will apply in your day, in your lives. May you have a wonderful week. We'll see you Wednesday or next Monday. And if you have not watched the podcast, please watch it. Trish gives wonderful tips on the stories we tell ourselves and how we can overcome the stories that are not helpful. And next week, we'll see you and focus on Captain's thoughts and the compass, how we can use that compass to help drive our ship through life. And some more resilience affirmations or wallpapers I'll share with you. Print them, have them in front of your desk, have them on your computer as wallpapers or your phones, and stay resilient. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.